Good evening, Sir Kambao. Mabuhay, it's nice to see you.
Music to my ears. I suppose you're prepared to fail the test, right? Right? Wait, and I suppose that you remember that we have a long test today, correct?
No!
Okay. Do you remember that silent letter?
Whoa! Where am I?
Wait, what are you doing here in my dream?
Wait, you mean that you fell asleep in AP class? Too?
Yes!
Oh yeah, epic.
You are in Olympus.
Huh? Is this a stage or something? Why are you dressed like that?
We are the Fates. I am Clonto. I spin the threads of life. And this is my sister, Lachesis. She measures the length of one's life. And this is Andropos. She cuts the threads of life with shears and decides who will die. You are here to witness history.
History? Boy, I need it! I'm failing world history!
No, not me. I'm the best at world history.
Come and see. Lo and behold.
Thermopylae, coast of mainland Greece. In 480 BC, a Greek army of only 7,000 men, led by King Leonidas and 300 Spartans, waged war against a 40 million strong invasion force led by Xerxes, king of Persia. At stake, the future of Greece. 2,500 years ago, Greece was not a unified nation. It was a collection of independent city-states like Athens, Corinth, and Sparta, each with their own laws and system of governments. The Greeks lived under the shadow of the mighty Persian Empire, stretched far and wide, 2/3 of the world. Even this was not enough for the Persian king Xerxes. He wanted to expand into Europe, and Greece was the gateway.
Wait, you mean that this is really happening? Dang, I gotta take notes.
Hush and listen.
I, Xerxes, the great god king of Persia, shall conquer the world. I will make Athens pay for assisting the Ionians in defeating my father, King Darius.
Oh, mighty king, the Greeks are hard-headed and barbaric people. They have vigorously resisted your son.
Send a messenger and warn these people to bow in my greatness or face death at the hands of my men. Your will shall be done.
A war of such magnitude shall only be triumphed upon at a great cost. Your life.
No!
What is it? The same dream?
This is nothing.
My king, if you die,
But you will live. You will marry a good man and have children.
don't! Is this worth your life? Our lives? You can make a compromise!
And be a puppet to those pigs? Do you want that, my queen? To be slaves? To bow and scrapes in our own land? No! We must fulfill our destiny.
We can make our own destiny!
I am making it! I will not let Sparta be likened to those fallen cities. Their kings made a mockery of what they were.
10 years earlier, his father Darius had been defeated by the Greeks of Marathon.
Xerxes was determined not to suffer the same fate. He is now gathering a huge army from all corners of his empire.
My lord, a messenger from Persia has come with its warnings. And so, it has finally come to this. Take care of this for me.
If you value your lives, you must heed this warning. You only need to kneel before Xerxes and pledge your alliance to his sovereignty over Greece. If this cannot be done, your land shall be burnt to the ground. Your lives will be forfeited, and your women and children shall be herded like cattle to slaughter.
Greek, I am Spartan, and Spartans will never kneel to a false god like your king. You take away our land and kill our wives and children. You will know our vengeance. I will gladly feed your body to my men, and they will gladly drink your blood. Foul that it is.
You do not threaten the great Xerxes.
I will, and I shall. I will make an example with you by sending your severed head as a sign of goodwill.
Heed me, O people of Sparta. Xerxes has come to war. He demands our fealty. Shall we welcome him with open arms? He threatens our women and children and wants to conquer our land. But before he will succeed, blood will flow. Heads will roll, and this will show what Spartans' justice is. Come, my people. Let us show him a message he will not forget.
King. Xerxes has now crossed the Hellespont and moved his army down to northern Greece. And the Persian fleet sailed along the coast. My lord, city after city fell. He is bound for Athens.
And what of Athens? Were they warned of this invasion of great magnitude?
A messenger from Athens seeks our help. Their city is not prepared for war as we are. The Mysteries is adamant in route.
Fools! They have spent their money and time on aimless occupations. Their wise men ponder on useless philosophies, while their senators bicker among themselves. Now what? Tell Themistocles to send me as much as he can, able-bodied men of Athens. Send us food, provisions, swords, and armors. Don't let him wax rhetoric, or I shall cut his head myself. My patience is wearing thin on his stubbornness. Battle strategy shall have to be devised.
The Greeks had to stop him at all costs, and they have to do it at Thermopylae. Otherwise, they will have a clear run to Athens. Given the configuration of the Greek peninsula, that is where an army of any size has to come down. Thermopylae was the obvious place. With high rugged mountains on both sides, the narrow pass was easily defensible, but it was also the gateway to Greece.
Athens has sent an army of 7,000 men to hold the pass. They're now nearing Thermopylae. We have 300 elite Spartan soldiers awaiting your orders. Ask now a quarter-million Persians with their allies are coming in a few days to invade Athens.
We only need this much Spartans to defeat those bumbling fools. Persians are not well versed with combats on close places.
They're adept with archery, my lord. It has been said that they have so many archers that the sky could be darkened by their deadly arrows.
Then we will fight our battle in the shade. Aren't our shields strong enough to protect us? Are men brave enough to overcome them? A pity that Xerxes is a coward. He would rather not fight with his men, but hide somewhere safe. Today, I stand before you, not only as your king, but also as a father, a brother, and a friend. I am also your commander, who may either lead you to victory or death. Be the reason for widows to grieve, and for children to be made orphans. For I choose freedom from slavery. I hope that you are with me on this. But no matter, I am your king, and you shall follow. Just as I'm a servant of Sparta, and I must follow. We are born to this life, and we shall fulfill our destiny. It's a hard life, but full of glory. To the women, do not grieve, for your husband's honor lies in here. Bear children, and teach them the ways of Sparta. To the mothers, you have done well to produce fine soldiers. They will be remembered for eternity. And to us soldiers, face death with dignity and honor. Do your countrymen proud. Now, to war! To war!
To war! You're damn right, dude!
Whip the ass of this Xerxes guy.
Yeah!
My child, sometimes war is better waged outside the battlefield.
What you mean?
You will see.
The Spartans wear a sculpted bronze breastplate and a helmet designed to terrify the enemy. Each man carried a shield shaped like a shadow wooden bowl. Painted on the face of the shield was the Greek letter Iamta. The main weapon was an 8-foot-long thrusting spear wielded over the arm. In close combat, a short sword was used. By contrast, King Xerxes' Persian army was trained for fast-moving warfare on open plains. Xerxes relied heavily on the prowess of the deadly archers. His elite bands, called the 10,000 Immortals, were the cream of the Persian army. They met at the narrowest point of the pass, the Spartans, having 7,000 men behind them. They defended their low wall. Xerxes drew up his army on the top floor to the pass. He waited 4 days before he engaged, because he cannot believe that the Greeks, relatively small armies, are willing to fight.
Warriors!
Honor! 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 You stay, my lord King Xerxes, and nothing happens. This is madness. We are still playing cat and mouse with the Greeks.
Send a messenger and warn them for the last time to surrender their weapons or die. The idiots think that they can overpower us. They will perish because of their ignorance. And who are these arrogant Spartans? Their king must be delusional or has a death wish. My immortals alone can make short work of them all. I will wipe out their people in retaliation and leave their houses burned to the ground.
It is said that the Spartans leave their sickly children to die and only nurture those who are dared to warlike tribe.
Then, we shall test their skills at war.
Surrender our weapons? Well, I say, come and get them. We were born with our swords and spears, and we will die with them. What are they waiting for anyway? For Zeus to descend with his thunderbolt and annihilate them?
Xerxes had his throne set up from a nearby hill, 700 feet above from the battle scene. From their vantage point, the Greeks can only see a few thousand, but there was a lot more. Leonidas held back his Spartans and bade the Greek troops forward. The Battle of Thermopylae had begun.
Spears! Open! Guide! Count!
Honor! 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 Honor!
was not an easy battle, as had Xerxes imagined. The Persian king Xerxes watched in disbelief as the 7,000 Greek troops formed at the valley entrance, while the 300 Spartans lined up in a phalanx formation. The phalanx was 18 men deep and 64 across. Their shields overlapped like scales of a serpent's back, virtually impenetrable. The first three ranks lowered their spears and rolled forward towards the mist. In contrast, the Greeks, the midst were lightly armed. They carried light, wicker-worked spears and shields. Before they advanced, the Persian mid-archers fired a volley into the phalanx. Leonidas pressed their way into the backs of their fellow troops. Volley after volley of arrows filled the sky. As the Greeks began to tire, Leonidas sent his Spartan warriors and advanced in a phalanx formation.
Spartans! Hold your shields! Let us wait for them! To war! Oh! Oh! Spartans! Oh! Oh!
As the exhausted Greeks ran back, the confined space made it impossible for the Persians to take advantage of their superior numbers. Wave after wave, Xerxes' warriors perished as they tried to penetrate the Spartan shield wall. But the Spartans took casualties as well. As the battle moved into the second day, the Persians cannot make headway. They were simply not prepared for this kind of fighting. Sitting on his hillside throne, Xerxes became
Send
increasingly
forth my
agitated.
10,000 immortals. Finish them and bring me the head of the Spartan king. This war is wearing me down. Don't make me lose patience before I execute your families.
He gambled everything by sending his own personal guards, the Immortals. They were a magnificent sight. They carried bows, spears, and short daggers. And yet, rank after rank, these elite Persians fell on the dust. Xerxes needed a miracle, and it came from an unexpected source.
My lord, a visitor. She says she knows how the Greeks have been defeated.
My lord king,
And why should I trust you?
my lord king, I am a merchant and not a soldier, and thus not favor in war. A war like this will beggar me and my family. We could help each other, my lord.
State it quickly or lose your life.
There is a way at the back of the path where you can catch the Spartans off guard. I could lead you.
And what is it for you?
Gold, of course, and to be allowed to ply my trade as before.
Ha ha ha! You, my man, are after my own heart.
A Greek trader, seeing a chance to get rich quick, crossed over to the Persian side and told Xerxes about the pathway that wound around the mountainside that came out behind the Spartans. In the cover of darkness, the Persians covered their track. And in the morning of day,
It's true that we don't have any soldiers left, but we still have men. Ah!
the battle recommenced and the Persians came on both sides, a tiny band of Spartans survived. They had nothing to lose and fought like demons. Xerxes decided to put the battle into a quick end. He decided to withdraw his troops and finish the enemy from a distance with arrows. Thousands of arrows rained on the Spartans until not one was left standing. For the Greeks, it was destiny, just like the oracle had prophesied. All kinds of great civilizations that had vanished had left incredible monuments. But the Spartans left nothing. But what they left, just by their actions in those fateful days in Thermopylae, is more indelible and still living today. For the people of Greece, the courage and heroism in Thermopylae had sent a message of hope and pride. The 300 Spartans will never be forgotten. Go tell the Spartans, passers-by, by Spartan law we lie.
Can't you help them? Change the past?
I'm afraid not, because things happen for a reason.
To be allowed to ply my trade as before. Do we have an agreement, my lord?
I have a better idea.
The battle raged for 3 more days. More casualties died on both sides, but the Persians sustained heavier losses as reinforcement coming from other Greek states came. Supplies ran low for the Persians, and rebellion finally ensued. The Battle of Thermopylae fell into oblivion. In time, nobody remembered what truly happened. The heroism of King Leonidas and his 300 Spartans was forgotten, as what happens to most historical events.
What? What? No! What do you mean forgotten?
No, child. You do not have to worry about studying this particular event in history.
Do! King Leonidas and his 300 soldiers deserve a place in history!
As everything else, but things happen.
Wait, I think you're trying to tell us something.
Everything happens for a reason. If you change history, you'll change the succeeding circumstances.
You mean another timeline or destiny may unfold?
You said it. Now it's time to take you back to your world to create your own history.
Wait!
What happened to Sparta?
Are you going to reverse this history?
Is Leonidas going to die again? Wait! I have more questions to ask. Where's Marcus?
Silence! Mr. Aquino, sit down. Take